Hey fam, it's your girl Ty. I'm coming back because I had a thought in my head. It was heavy on my spirit that I wanted to get it out. So I just decided to get on here and just spew it out with you guys. You know the vibes, you know how I do. If you're new here, hello. Please like, share, subscribe, or at least subscribe, at least. But yeah. So I just got back on here, y'all, because I just thought about something. Right now, the holidays are coming up, right? And this is really not, this message is not pertaining to the holidays, but I feel like the holidays can play on it a little bit. And it could be just my thing. I don't know. But the message I came on here and I want to convey to everybody is for those of you guys that are purposefully working on yourself. You're really trying to level up. You're really trying to, in finances, health, mentally, especially mentally. I feel like this video is more so for the mental. So when it comes to leveling up, I don't know if people know this, but if you're not good, nothing around you is going to be good. So one of the things about leveling up, or the first step you should do to help you level up, is to get your mind right? And by you doing that, the things that you can do to start to get your mind right is positive affirmations, just building more knowledge in everything, psychology, the world, starting to evaluate your diet, the people you're around, the music you entertain. Come on, etc. Right? Y'all know this. So these are things, positive things that can really alter your aura, your mind, all of the above. And the one thing while you're doing this, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I'll tell you that what peace looks like mentally, mental peace, right? What mental peace looks like to a toxic person is way different than what it really is. So what I'm saying is the thoughts of peace or success or achieving something to a toxic person looks way different than what peace and success is to a person who really did the work, really is doing the work, and really living it, okay? So the first thing is success is different for everybody. Your success may be very different from my success, right? But in general, what I think what success is any goal or anything you strive out to do and you fully complete it. Okay? That's what success is to me, in my opinion, okay? And that could be for anything. It doesn't have, because a lot of people think that having a big house and a big car and stuff like that is successful. And I get that. If that's what's on your to-do list and you achieve that, that's cool. But in my opinion, success is where you can achieve all of the things I just mentioned and still be happy. When you're by yourself, happy. That type of, peace. That's success. Because it's a lot of people who have a lot of material things and they are very miserable. So that I wouldn't consider that successful. I mean, yeah, you have $1 million house, but you have no real friends. Or because that's part of my message, or yeah, you have a car or you have loads of money, but you don't have a family to give it to. So what I noticed about happy, wealthy, or happy people in general, or people that have money, most happy people who have money or bear gifts naturally, they like to pass it on. So like when you see a person who may be rich but they love to give to people, no agendas, not even to make themselves, not like for no ego purposes, just genuinely like to give. That is because they're probably happy inside. They're good inside too. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is, so this is how a lot, this is, if you didn't know how, this is how you can tell if your mind is where it needs to be. I know that we all have a representative and then we have our real self, right? But if you was to do a ratio, if your representative was 90% of who you genuinely are, but you keep that 10% a mystery, that's fine. That's normal. You're supposed to set boundaries and do that. You're not supposed to, and I said 90%, but it might be less than that. We can say 80. If 80% of your representative is who you are, and the other 20 is the mystery part, the part where you hold for yourself. Nothing bad, but you know, like if that's that, if it's the 80 to 20 ratio on your representative versus your true self, then we in good money. But if your representative, meaning the person that you show the outside world, is like 40, 30%, and your other 70% is a false person, meaning you're bubbly and happy outside with everybody, but when you're by yourself, you know, you have the worstest thoughts. You're not the best person ever. Not that you have to be the best person ever, but you're not the best person when you're by yourself. You are completely different. That's a problem. I digress. The point of me saying this is, what I'm starting to notice is, because, you know, it's levels to this, right? When you on this journey to leveling up, and when I say leveling up, I'm going to stop saying it, but it's not just with money, y'all. It's really not with money at all, because as I mentioned, money does help. It does. I'm not going to deny it, but that does not make you happy. And if you think that money makes you happy, then you are lost. Money can aid in your happiness depending on what you're doing with it. But I mean, we know from the pandemic, come on now, a lot of people was getting unemployment checks. A lot of people were getting the stimulus packages, getting paid in them unemployment checks, money y'all never made in your life. You never made that much money before when you were on unemployment. You were making a lot of money on unemployment. And what did you do with it? Nothing. So the point I'm trying to make is money does not equal happiness. It can aid if you know what you're doing with it. You know what I mean? It can be a temporary fix, but that's not permanent. So what I'm saying is, y'all, what I'm noticing is, and I'm going to use me as an example to convey this message because I feel like I'm spinning the block too much with this. It's hard. That's just how my brain works. But what I'm saying is this. When you start to understand life, take the veil off, take the expectations off, clear out the noise, sit with yourself, you know, understand that you don't have to spend money to make yourself happy. You don't have to have a lot of material things to equal certain things. When you notice, you start to not do things. When you have a certain boss mentality or a certain thought or an entrepreneur thinking or just an adult thought, you start to do things like this. You start to buy stuff. You start to buy stuff when needed. Meaning, for females, right? You used to go out and buy unnecessary outfits. I used to do it. I sometimes still do it if it's a good sale, so don't hold me. We human. But I'ma just say it. It'd be a thing where you will go out and buy outfits and they look cute, but you know you're not going anywhere to wear it, bro. So you just wasted unnecessary money. You know, you like to buy shoes and you just keep buying shoes, but you're not going anywhere to wear them. Eventually you give them away. You go out to eat unnecessarily, but you know the food you're eating is not that healthy. And you're wasting your money when you could have totally went home and made that salad or ate the salad or drunk that smoothie or something, because everybody don't always eat salads and smoothies, but you could have had a healthier choice. It saved your dollars. Like when you start to get serious about improving, you start making choices like that. Becoming real frugal. Becoming real frugal. To the outside world, they look like, yo, you don't have nothing, you broke. Not knowing you just got paid. Direct deposit hit the bank this morning. But I don't need a pair of shoes. Where are we going? It's no point. Like, I'm not wearing these shoes anywhere. When you get to the point where you don't need a lot of people around you to make you feel a certain way, where you don't need to say you have a lot of friends or you are at every event, and you okay sitting this one out. You okay sitting home on a Friday night, a Saturday night, and listening to that audio book. You okay being home. For females that's single or people who single, you may be weird, but you the only one that don't get on date sites. You don't get on Tinder and all them apps to look for men and move out of desperation and put yourself out there to complete strangers. You know, you don't do that. You rather do it the old traditional way. You have the thought in your head that what's meant for you is meant for you, and when God's ready to send you that person, that they'll come. But what you'll do in the meantime is you'll improve and work on yourself. You know, work on yourself, improve your health, improve your credit, everything around you. But you're not getting on a dating app. We're not looking for men or women or whatever you're into. We let that play out when it comes. You know, I'm just running down the list of things that some people who are really trying to focus and better their life and their surroundings. What did they say? Uplift your vibrations or something like that. You know, like using those words. But like these are the activities that you do, right? You stay out the way. You eat right. You know, you don't entertain foolishness. You don't go drinking every night. You don't buy unnecessary You know, let me tell you, all of this stuff that I'm naming is pretty basic to the people who do it and know about it. It's nothing. You probably like, girl, why is you even saying this? But to toxic people, you are lacking. Okay? Every time they see you, you got the same outfit on, not knowing that you can buy 5 more of these outfits for real, but it's no point because I'm not going anywhere. Sweatpants, bro. Don't get me wrong. I got something in the clutch. We got something in the closet that will kill you, but it's who are we impressing? Who are we impressing? My battery going dead, y'all. Sorry, but who are we impressing? I get to the bag every day. Okay? Who are we impressing? Right. That's the first thing. Every time they see you, you always wear the same outfit. Every time they see you, you ain't never got no man. You always single. Why you always single? You ain't never got no man, girl. You can't get a man for nothing. Not knowing, or you can't get a woman. Look, this ain't just for women. It's for whoever. You can't get a girl. Not knowing that, yeah. I'm not worried about that. That's the last thing on my mind right now. You say I can't get a man, and I say a man can't get me. Okay? Think about that. Just saying. And so, or they see you and they say, dang, every time I see him or her, he always alone. Always alone. I ain't never out at no events. Ain't never this and that and that. Not knowing the whole time you not out. You not at events. You know why? Because you've been working on your LLC. You want to know why? Because you've been building for that second property, your second investment property. You want to know why? Because the money you spend on drinks every week, you saving up for your child's college or for a stock or a bond, or you went to a new venture. You just opened your second shop. You know why? Because you just made a partnership with a local business. That's why. That's why. You know why? Look, we're going to make it simpler, like everyday thing. You know why? Because I started getting into video vlogging and I like it a lot. And I think I want to invest my money in equipment to expand my brand. Like, things are just coming to me. It could be for whatever your personal reason is. But to toxic people, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Because to toxic people, if you were successful, you would have the latest, the most expensive, the most hottest car. If you were successful, you would have your boyfriend or your girlfriend would be the baddest. Okay? They look like celebrities, okay? Chiseled, okay? Stacked, okay? Like impeccable, okay? If you was successful, you'd be taking trips to Bora Bora. You'd be taking trips to Cancun and Mexico. Every chance you get, taking pictures for the gram. If you was really successful. If you was really successful, yeah, you'd be posting it and letting the whole world see. If you was really successful, you would post all of your material. I keep seeing you with them same 3 outfits on. You can't be successful like that. How you gonna be successful like that? You only got 3 outfits, sis. You only got 4 outfits, bro. Not knowing that you making sacrifices. Yeah, they don't know that word. Sacrifices. People don't understand you gotta work before you can play. People don't understand you gotta do what you must before you can do what you want. Okay? Like, people don't understand that. People don't understand that for you to be successful in anything, you need a plan. You need a blueprint. You need goals. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Now, it ain't all going to look pretty when you're going through it, but look back a year or 2 later and it add up. But to toxic people, you're not doing nothing. Nothing. Not doing enough. You're not doing enough. And I'm going to tell you this, because when you start to get peace, you do get reassurance in yourself, but toxic people will start talking in your ear and be like, dang, I just want you to be happy. I just want you to be happy. I just want you to do this. I just want you to do that. I just want you to be here. You should wear this. You should buy this. I just want you to be at this level. Who said I wasn't happy? It'd be the audacity for you, right? It's the audacity for me, because don't you know I got here on purpose? I'm born on purpose. You know, because people don't understand that peace is boring. A lot of people don't understand relationships. When you got a good relationship, with yourself or others, it's boring. It's boring. It's boring. Y'all, when y'all doing this toxic stuff, the arguing back and forth, breaking, damaging shit, and sending messages to baby mothers and baby fathers and cousins and aunties, and y'all beefing, that's not where it's at. Peace is boring. It's boring. Peace is boring. I'm telling you right now. To people who are used to trauma, who are used to chaos, peace is boring. People who are toxic, used to trauma and all that, peace is boring. I'm telling you, it's boring. And they're going to be thinking you lacking. You lacking because you don't jump from nigga to nigga to nigga. Because you don't flex on Instagram. You choose not to. Because you don't buy the newest Jordan. Okay? They think that you broke and you don't got nothing. Whole time you preserving and holding. They be like, yeah, you know what? I don't got that Jordan, but the reason why I don't got that Jordan is because I just made a down payment on my second rental property. That's why. But you know what? I just closed on a house today, so I probably can buy me some Jordans and you some Jordans too if you want. Like, you know what? I just created another LLC today. And I just, got my whole line of credit for that new LLC and a bank card with my business name on it. Like, and I'm just talking now. And that's why it's kind of sounding whatever. But the point I'm trying to make, y'all know, like, toxic people think that peace is lacking. And it will play, and I'm telling you this because right now the holidays are coming up. People are acting a little flunky. A little flunky. When your money funny, so are you. Hello? The money funny, so are you. People do desperate measures call for desperate times. And so they will prey on you. If they can't get to your pockets or physically, they will fuck with you mentally. So it's the holidays coming up and you may be fine. Like, everything is fine. Everything is cool in your hood. Good in the hood, right? But the toxicity may come around you and start talking in your ear, right? And you could be strong and built up through working on yourself, a certain resilience, right? Or good comebacks, or you know how to handle that situation. But listen, you're going to get it from everywhere because I'm telling you, peace and being successful is not the real meaning of it, is not promoted. The real meaning of peace, the real meaning of being successful, that's not promoted. So people want material things. If you don't have material things to show for your success, you're not successful. And so you may live a very modest life. You may be very frugal. That doesn't mean you're broke. That means you choose not to spend your money on things that's not needed. But to a toxic person who has no control over money, who has no control over anything in their life, they will look at you as if you are the broke one. I feel like I said it like 20 times in this video. I've been on here a little too long. I wanted to make this video only 15 minutes, but it isn't. So life is love, love is life. I'm getting off of here, but in general, the whole video I was trying to say, to toxic people, peace is boring. That's it. And you have to be careful because outside energies right now, especially miserable people, they love company. When you are just in your own bubble, they will come try to blow your bubble down. They try to bust your bubble, really. Not really. They try to bust your bubble because to them, you chilling in your modest life, living your life with purpose is weird to them because they're used to chaos. They're used to toxicity. So they will say, sis, you need a man, or bro, you need a girl because you choose not to deal with bullcrap, or you let it come find you, or you're just not worried. You're just not worried. But they will play. You gotta watch. Just saying.